Hello, everyone.
Okay.
Good job, Tim. Good job. We got that intro
Nailed it.
in. Yes. Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to our new little weekend show, the first official one.
Yep, we'll have an intro one day.
Oh, shit. Forgot I had that going. Oh, my. And today we got me and Mr. Sim.
Hello,
and we
everyone.
have with us guests Mike Murphy and Stefani Rennee.
Yay! Hey, Chris. Thanks for having me on, man.
Oh, no worries. You'll notice our other co-host is oddly absent. I think he wore himself out punching those punching bags and he's napping.
No, he's right there. Welcome to the Saturday Rose, where I'm too lazy to write an intro because it's weekend. What's up with Sam, Mike, and Stephanie and Chad?
Well, that is our special chat co-host, Sam.
You mean your former number one co-host, right?
That's right, Mr. Shade.
The one that even if he's number one co-host will always be after me because I'm the original. I'm the OG. I'm the OG roaster. If that means anything.
Oh, let's see. Never on time, even on Saturday. That's right. So, be sure to put that little hashtag blame Sim in there.
Always.
No. This was totally my fault. You guys were ready to go. I was the one lagging behind.
Nah, no, it was Sim.
See, that's what a professional does, Chris.
Yep.
Well, I never claimed to be one. Otherwise, these streams would be on time.
You did in the chat yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Hello, John here. Hello, John. Oh. That's right. Go check out Magna.
See, Soul is like, Sim, I'm number one. No need to try harder. I know. He is.
Oh, my. But how's you guys' weekend rolling, Mr. Stefani and Mike?
Mine's been pretty good, man. It's it's been nice to have a couple days off, but being the workaholic that I am, I'm starting to get that itch back. So, yeah, tomorrow, I'll probably work on some God's Fear Me coloring and prep some other stuff here and there. How are you doing, Stefani?
Well, my weekend is great so far. I was drinking some beers with my wife, and now I'm here with you.
Sounds like a plan to me, man.
That sounds like a pretty good time.
So, girls, if you were waiting to know, he's married. He's not available.
Not anymore.
Sorry.
You missed out.
You snooze, you lose, I guess.
What's Soul here saying? He says, is Chris wearing the bear shirt again or still? Yes, that's right. I am wearing the bear shirt again. Oh, he said something to Mike here. Mike, I believe that if it wouldn't happen when you're not here as well.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, my.
No, so Clark finally realized at the ripe old age of 2.5 that he can climb out of the bath even if we're not done giving him a bath. So I had to help Selena wrangle him real quick. That was my delay.
Those are fun times.
He's just taking off down the hallway with nothing on.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
going around going, freedom!
Yep.
Oh yeah, at that age they don't care. They're just
Yeah.
they're booking it.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah, I know. Some of the funniest moment in my life.
Yep.
My
Like,
niece,
hide your shame, sir. Hide it.
He's looking at you like, nah.
Yep.
Oh lordy. All right.
So yeah, I think they're here to talk about a campaign, Chris.
What? No.
I
What
think
are you
they I
talking
think they
about?
have multiple books on Indiegogo. Am I not right, guys?
Yeah,
That's
one of them's only got like 3 days left. That's the pressing one here.
Oh
yep.
yeah, which one's that one?
That would be Mr. Stefani's.
Okay,
Thomas.
Just
people,
just
Get
people,
up
two
here.
days.
Thomas Mora.
there you go.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you have
man.
to give Chris a little pressure to get back on track because he gets, into the.
Since we're hosting this one, Selena's email,
I know, right?
Oh, Lordy.
since we're hosting this one, Selena's email has been getting lots of pings. Lots of people back in this book, sir. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's been great this late days.
Yeah, I'm so amazed, man. Like this has been an amazing debut for you.
I'm very happy. I really
Good,
am.
man.
It's been really exciting experience. I'm very happy.
Oh, shit. I didn't turn off
Are
my
you gonna be staying in demand after?
I am thinking about it. I don't know yet.
Oh, we lost Chris.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
Oh
he's back.
no,
Oh, there he is.
they got to him. Oh my God, they got
Okay.
Chris.
I had to turn off my heater. I didn't know. I forgot I left it on. Those pipes expand and makes it sound like somebody's beating the wall.
Yeah, the wall got it.
Right.
Oh, Lordy.
Wink,
So
wink.
what? So what's Thomas Mora about, Stefani?
Wow, let me tell you. Thomas Moria, it's ultimate urban fantasy featuring magical elements and set in the real world. Thomas will be going up against supernatural beings such as vampires, shapeshifters, fairies, witches, sorcerers, angels, and demons. I will tell you a little bit about the plot. Thomas Moria's wife was kidnapped by one of the King of Hell. He is out of vengeance as he fights for his love's very soul. Can he save her without starting a war with all dark supernatural world? Find out on in Thomas More Volume 1.
Man, I wish some of the people I worked with spoke as well as you, Stefani. But I like that right at the beginning of the campaign you have this little the product and it tells the pages, full color, staples. You get the nice basics right there as soon as you look
Yeah.
at the campaign.
Yeah.
Everybody should have something like that. But I do like the idea here. It reminds me of what do they call it? Like Dante's Inferno, or the similar idea where there's the wife. He's got to go into like hell to get her back, kind of thing. Or
This is my main inspiration was Dante Inferno.
and plus, I like the look. Character. He looks all fancy and suave. And he's got that kick-ass looking car.
Yeah.
How's progress going on the book?
Well, it's been pretty good. I am 20% now complete with this book. I will be doing more pages in the next month. In December, I will be more focused in drawing more pages. I wanted to finish all by the end of the December.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this trailer real fast. I hope I got the audio on.
Fingers crossed. It would seem not. Okay, no. Yeah, you're the only one hearing it.
Right. Yeah.
Kino,
Hmm?
it's not working.
Oh, son of a gun.
You're the only one hearing it.
Ah,
I am hearing it, but it's too low.
Yeah, because you hear it from him, his headset
Oh,
resonating. Yeah.
oh, I see.
gosh dang it. Every time I go to do it. There.
There you
There you
go.
go. Boomer.
Yay!
My favorite part of the trailer, Stefani, is that you got John Carpenter for the soundtrack.
The sound is this music is really good. It's from a guy. You can find him in YouTube. His name is White Bat.
White bat.
Yeah,
I bet. All right, that
he's
sounds awesome.
really really good.
Yeah.
The best part is this music is free.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow,
That
okay.
is the best part then. What's Soul telling me here? He says, you could choose not to surround yourself with a French guy. Well,
Wow.
it's a good point, Soul.
It's okay.
Oh, my. Yes. Stefani, you were saying that he'll have to deal with like fairies. Well, what are the fairies like in this in this universe? Are they like the little pixie kind of like fairies or?
No, this kind of fairies, it's what can I say? They are more human than fairy. So it's a big mean fairy. It's a bad fairy.
It's a fairy on steroids.
Yeah. Everything in my book, it's on steroids.
Oh, so how does his magic work?
Well, he born with his powers, but another being for the another dimension took him to make his apprentice. That's it.
Apprentice, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So he stayed in this place for 5 years, then come back to Earth with his powers in much more with more control and he got new abilities to access his magical powers.
Okay. I'm gonna go and ask you about this gorilla man. This is the how'd you call him, the Darwin demon, correct?
Yes, this is the Darwin demon. It's literally Darwin, but he's for
Huh.
his sins against God, he God put him in a gorilla body. So the gorilla, it's his body, it's his main body.
Yeah, if anyone listens on now or on the replay and you haven't, you should follow Stefani on Twitter. He has
Yep.
more pictures of the Darwin demon and it looks kick ass. I do really like it.
The
Yeah, I
gorilla
didn't know
is
that was
pretty,
literally
pretty
Darwin. That's a cool tidbit.
the gorilla is pretty calm. He is nice, but the Darwin part is crazy.
Well, I'd probably be a little crazy too if I was like melded into a gorilla.
So who's the real gorilla?
Right. If I woke up like that, I'd just run and kill the first person I saw.
I'd just go beat him with my giant monkey arms. Now who's this fella?
This is Sakat. She was kind of an angel, but she's falling. So she's this nice, good looking.
Oh yeah, the art looks good. Not so much her.
Yeah, but she was pretty beautiful once upon a time.
Before she was all corrupted.
Yes.
How could you misgender her?
I know.
I don't know.
I'm
It's-
canceled.
I know. You're
I'm
done. Channel's out. Sorry, guys. We tried.
How dare you,
YouTube's gonna ban me.
Yep.
Chris?
No more.
how
No more
dare you.
Vatican City
I
for
know.
you neither.
This is why I'm alone. Oh, there's Thomas in his dapper looking clothes. I wish I could dress like that every day.
Me too.
Around here, they look at you funny. There he is, this big old mug of bear. What's
Okay.
Thomas's favorite drink, Stefani?
Well, you can see it's a beer.
Oh, I thought maybe he had a personal brand.
He doesn't have a personal brand, but his brother has a pub, and he makes beer.
Oh, okay. Is that him there?
Yeah,
Okay. And then we've got Thomas fighting a little flying eyeball. So I assume that's kind of like a lesser demon type thing.
yes. It's what can I say? It's he is a type of a drone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he doesn't have much like a autonomy, as they say.
No, another demon is controlling him.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's that car. I wish I had a car like that.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
That's a nice looking car.
the name of his car is Nick. The car it's a supernatural being too.
Oh, so it's sentient?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Like Demona.
It's like a supernatural Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Now, does it have a female or a male voice?
It's a female.
Uh,
So you got a little Christine action going on there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man.
Oh, who's this handsome fella?
This is his name is Gultep.
Gulta.
He's kind of drawn to. He is a new version of that other demon, that little one.
Oh God, he grew up.
Yes.
If he's a drone, I can't wait to see who's controlling him. He must
Right.
be ginormous.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good fight. I like that.
Look at that stuff, man. That's so good.
Oh, thank you.
Ew. Ew, he's getting like ick all over him.
Yeah.
No, no, a nice, fine, dapper gentleman like Thomas. It's his worst enemy. Gunk and
Yeah, it's
dirt.
gonna ruin that suit.
Yeah. Oh no. This has me invested.
Don't worry. He has a lot of this suit.
His magical washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if by the way, everybody watching, if you like what you're seeing here, the art of Stefani over on his YouTube channel, he's doing live streams where he's showing off work and everything.
Yeah.
I tried to get him to teach me some Portuguese. Might need it in case I never need to go down there and pick up women. Oh, what's going on here? Like it looks like it's one of those lesser demons are stuck to
He's downloading his this lady psych. He's like a demon Google. He's downloading all information
Oh
of
no,
his brain.
he's stealing her data.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that would, yeah, they're kind of like now do they do it because that's how they like kind of feed and sustain themselves, or is it just kind of like a spy thing?
Both.
Oh, okay.
If a demon wants to know everything about you, he sends one of these.
Oh, that's sneaky. Oh, who's this? Who's this clean shaven character?
This is his sidekick. His name is Alex Vank.
So he's kind of like the young protege type character.
Yes, he's a kind of computer guy.
Oh, okay. So he can kind of help like support Thomas
Yeah,
and everything. Ooh, looks like he got
yeah.
pretty messed
He's
up on the side.
have some scars.
No, that's not going to attract the ladies, which was something ruined his baby face.
That's why he uses his hair like this, trying to cover it.
So does that mean that Thomas is a bit of a boomer when it comes to technology, and he's got to rely on his sidekick there?
He's don't care about technology, so he
My kind
don't.
of man.
So he let these things to Alex.
Oh, wow, there's a lot going on. So the gentleman, I'm assuming, looks to be like possibly on his deathbed there.
Yeah, he is. This guy is Thomas More client. He will take him to hell, to a safe route.
Oh, he's gonna be kind of like the Grim Reaper for him then.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That car looks swanky. If only we all had a car like that. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There, the werewolf. There, you've got a beat. How you say it? Bestiary.
Bestiary, yes.
That's gonna be unlocked at what was it?
15K.
Oh, you're getting close to that too.
Yeah.
Chris and his bestiaries.
Come on now, Sam.
What?
I am trying to promote here.
I'm just pointing out that you get lit up every time somebody mentions bestiary.
You've been all quiet this whole time, and you gotta start.
What?
I tell you, trying to have a good professional stream
Did,
here.
did I touch a nerve somewhere? I just said.
So, next thing you know, Soul's gonna start in the chat.
Now you're just provoking. You're asking for it.
Oh, looks like we've got like an old man Stefani here.
It's just a concept art.
Could be when Tom or not Stefani. I mean, gosh, that's an old man Stefani. Oh my! When Thomas Moira blows up, we'll have instead of old man Logan, it'll be old man Thomas.
I wish.
I do like bestiaries though. I always like that with when they had back in the day when I was young, I had a hold of a D&D from like the 80s or something, and that they had like this big bestiary with all the different monsters and big descriptions of them and all their lore and stuff. And I used to eat that sort of thing up. I always like
Yeah,
to
man.
learn more
Yeah,
about
like
the universe.
I love
that
it. I love it
and
too.
go ahead.
This is just like this D&D. I wanted to show his anatomy, a little bit of his history. It will be fun.
Soul says the one-eyed demon is his favorite.
Everybody likes this demon.
Oh, you're doing pretty much everything on the book, Stefani. I see.
Yeah.
One man band.
It's pretty hard,
Oh, I figure.
but I can do it.
Yeah, I've seen some of your work. Like it says here, you've done work for like the Big Two and for some of the others. I've seen some of your work you shared off on Twitter. You were you did mostly work there as like a colorist, right?
Yes, as a colorist.
Well, they clearly
Yeah, they
don't-
missed out.
yeah, they missed out on an opportunity there.
But I'm very happy here, guys. I don't care about the big two or the other ones. This is the best time of my life. I'm pretty excited to be part of Comicsgate.
Yeah, that's one thing I seems to be very common that I hear is people are like, I'm very happy to be here. The support and the I guess you'd call it community.
Yeah.
It's been very positive and very helpful, and people are saying like, I'm able to finally achieve my dreams and my goals of being a comic book creator because of this. So it's very great to be a part of something like that.
Yeah, you guys are great. By the way, let me say something. Mike and Selena are the best couple in the Comics Gate community. These
Oh,
guys are awesome. They are helping me to put this campaign in. They are helping me to make this dream come true. So I am very grateful for these guys. They are awesome. Thank you very much, Mike.
well, hey, it's our pleasure, man. And honestly, like, from the second you followed me on Twitter and like I got to see a bit of you and your art, like I do my best to help out everyone who comes to me as much as I can, with like what limited platform I have. But I don't know, man. Like I could tell you were a good dude and you're amazingly talented. And yeah, like I needed to see you succeed with this campaign, and also more selfishly lock you up for future work with us.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm really excited to start this project too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like come like February or March, once we start like the pre-promotion for it, I know we're gonna have a great time with it.
Yes, I have a lot of ideas to show you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People aren't ready for the stuff that you got cooking.
And I'll just real quick we can go over the perks. We've got so if you jumped into Thomas Mora early, you might have missed. You might not have noticed that he's got a variant cover.
Yep.
Now, with Thomas looking all fancy with some shades. $25. And you got, of course, the actual, the regular one,
Hmm.
the original cover. The 2-pack. Now, the 2-pack is just, is it just the 2 regular covers here like it's showing, or can you get one of the regular and one of the variant?
No, just the normal cover.
Okay. Do you have like add-ons?
No, I wanted to keep it simple this campaign. I don't want to complicate it.
All right. If you want something to throw up on your wall, we got a cool poster of him smacking demons around. Oh, we got another poster. Oh, good. That's what you want. You want the ugly demon woman on your wall.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, okay. So you can get a 2-pack and both the posters, and then of course the client, which you can't get anymore.
No.
This guy did though. But I am looking forward to this book. This looks pretty sweet. I love the art on it.
Oh, thank you.
And I do agree, Selena and Mike are the best couple in Comicsgate.
Oh,
Yes, they are.
Me and Sim come up next.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you stole it from me. I was saving it.
Not far behind. You and Sin are the best couple.
Oh Lord. Oh, but yes, if you haven't backed it out there, please do. It looks really awesome, and we really want to get to that bestiary. Okay, I need to switch over and start discussing Mr. Mike's work.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
All right, so let me share screen, make sure I got my audio this time. Let's hit Deep Well. There we go. So, what is Deep Well about, Mr. Mike?
Yeah, man. I might be a little rusty with this, but I'll see if I can nail it. Um, Deepwell is a hyper-violent action-adventure story focusing on the Grey Devil, a mysterious vigilante who's out for vengeance against the Block family, a ruthless gang of criminals and killers who run the town of Deepwell with an iron grip. This is a book for readers who want a little grit mixed in with their optimism, and it's for adults only as it's filled with tons of mature content. Despite all the darkness, however, there is a redeeming story at its core. We're just a little harsh about getting there, in the words of Frank Miller. Deepwell is drawn by Rafael Dantas, featuring full colors by me. And the best perk for your investment is the swag bag, which gets you a set of trading cards, pinups by John Malin and Vinny Tartamella, and a map of Deepwell hand drawn by Raphael. We'd love to have everyone who's into books filled with sex, violence, over the top action, and tons more come along with us for the ride.
And you got this, that's John Malin, right? This cover.
That
here?
is John himself, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
so again, yeah, John killed it. So yeah, again, this was originally just going to be a print in the swag bag, but me and Malin worked some stuff out, and until the campaign closes, this is our second alternate cover, which you can purchase right beneath Preston's cover. But once we close this campaign, it's not going to be reprinted. So if you want it, this is your one chance.
Swag bag, physical, Preston's,
swag bag,
digital.
Preston, digital. That's weird.
That's
Keep going.
cover. One copy of each. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
The
There
Malin
we go.
exclusive. All right, yeah. So if you really like, the John Malin cover, you can get it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like Preston's work.
Yeah.
Every time he puts
You know-
something out, I'm like, oh, that looks cool.
So nice.
Yeah, Preston is going to be our alternate cover as long as he's happy working with us, because I always feel like his covers complement the main cover perfectly.
Mm-hmm. And there's the main cover.
Yep.
Yeah, so all these folks here are the Block family themselves.
Yes, so you've got Mama Claire in the front. You've got Jacob, the father, just behind her right. Then you've got Myra and Thomas to Mama Claire's left. And you've got some black sheep of the family way there in the back, who you're going to learn more about during the course of the story.
Wait a minute, Thomas. Another Thomas with
Another
dapper
one.
clothes. Wait a minute.
I know. It's all
Does he
prequel,
know
man.
magic? As Johnny Bravo would say, whoa, mama. Now, Mike, you're always into like movies and things like that. What are your inspirations for deep?
Yeah, man. So, like I talked about this before, like growing up, I wasn't really into Westerns. I was more of a superhero and horror movie kid. But, around when I was in art school, I took a film class, and my assignment, we all got random films for this one project. My assignment was Unforgiven. And I kind of had to break it down by theme and what the director and screenwriter's intent was and all that stuff. And watching it, something kind of like flipped in my brain, and from that movie forward, like I totally got Westerns. Like I understood them, and I had a completely new respect for them. So certainly Unforgiven is kind of the bedrock for me when it comes to Westerns, but in terms of like a direct inspiration, the idea itself came from, I was doing a rewatch of Deadwood a few years ago, and it was towards the end of the first season, And I just had this thought of like, with everything coming to a head and all the power plays and character dynamics, I was just like, what if the Lone Ranger just rode into town right now and just like effed all this up, like, um, and that kind of stuck with me, like the way most of my ideas do. If I think for it longer than like 4 seconds, it means there's something there. And so I just kind of developed it from there, like over the next couple years. And once I realized that all the criminals in the town needed to be one big family, um, that kind of added this like Shakespearean level drama to it. And I knew I had it,
Well, you've got good, foundation there. Unforgiven was a great movie. My dad loved it.
It's incredible.
And apparently, I'm not the only one who thinks that. Mr. Hervey says,
Yeah,
Unforgiven. Now, our main character here, he seems like he's wearing Confederate clothing.
There's a bit, but it's not overt. So basically, the idea behind the Gray Devil is, without going into spoilers, because the entire first issue, the main thrust of the book is who is the Gray Devil and what's he doing what he's doing. But what I can tell you is, and a lot of this is covered in the prequel novella, the Gray Devil is a person who was left for dead and brought to the cemetery of forgotten deeds. And the cemetery of forgotten deeds is a place where those who have unfinished business in the world can go to rebuild themselves and become a new persona. And the way you do that is you take one item from each of the other pre-entities who are laid to rest at the cemetery. The logic being that at some point in the future, once your quest is over, you will return and lay down for the cemetery of forgotten, so that the next person can come along and continue on the tradition. So there's a bit of Confederacy in there, but there's also the noose, the egg itself that's covering his purple gloves, the red revolvers, like all these things are kind of found objects from previous vigilantes out in the Wild West, and he's kind of taken elements from all of them and become his own identity.
Okay. Got ya. Yeah, that's actually kind of like a neat little gimmick thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so
And it's
kind of like a passed on title in a way that he's got going on.
yeah, exactly. And since I've talked about this in a few streams, like I can mention, it's kind of a conceit that helps us plan down the road for a future sequel, which is going to be Deepwell 1975.
Oh wow. That's a big jump ahead in the time.
Yeah, it's going to be a blaxploitation western, and it's gonna be good.
How many pages is it here? Is it 32?
First issue is 32 pages, and what we're hoping in 2021 with all of our sequels is that we can bump that up to 48 pages for for volume 2 of all of our books.
Okay. And you've got the prequel here. How many pages will the prequel be?
Since I'm formatting the prequel novel for God's Fear Me right now, I can tell you it's probably going to be the same, so around 22 to 24 pages, including spot illustrations.
And we've got the swag bag here, the featured. And you get a map.
Yeah.
Maps are something you don't see too often in these campaigns.
Yeah, I floated the idea past Adam AF, who's our letterer on this, and a few other people. And as soon as they heard it, they were all like, "I want my map." So we kind of had to figure out a way to make it work.
Well, that map. Yeah, that's a nice thing with like your fantasy settings and stuff. When you'd get like a fantasy setting, they'd always have that little map in it and everything. It's nice because it helps you with the immersion. You know, kind of gives you
Right,
more.
right. Yeah, I think that's part of why, when you talk about like old computer games and even like the first run NES titles, like all the extras that you would get, like the instruction booklet for Zelda that had like all those amazing illustrations and the little map that they gave you with it, like
Mm-hmm.
even though the graphics weren't anything compared to what we can do today, like all that extra swag stuff that you got with the games like really helped with the immersion, and I think that's part of why we're so connected to that stuff.
Yeah, it allowed you to really get into the universe and learn everything, and it was great. The older stuff that you got was great.
Hmm.
You get a couple prints, a set of 7 trading cards. Yeah, you get a lot for your little swag bag.
Yeah, so we're going to be running off the black and white versions of Raphael's character designs for each of the family and the Gray Devil. So, those will be the trading cards that you'll be getting with them.
Okay. $15 gets you your main copy. And you can also get Preston's for 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got a digital option. Digital's always a good little option for like international or for people who just want to kind of dip their toes in before committing to the full physical.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do digital on this campaign, and it's funny, like a bunch of people wrote in saying they wanted it, but we haven't had too many take us up on the offer. So I don't know that moving forward with the sequels for all our books, we're going to keep doing digital.
Oh, I ain't been paying attention to the chat. John's been speaking. He says, I was thinking with the hangman's noose, the character was either 1, a criminal, or 2, an innocent person who was convicted of a crime. And he said, if you spoke to that and I missed it, my bad.
No. So the noose is one of the found objects, and it definitely comes from a previous vigilante who was falsely
Oh, did we lose you, Mike?
No, can you hear me?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Never mind. We can hear you. It must have just been me for a
Okay.
second there. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's all good. In case I did cut out, the noose is one of the found objects from the cemetery, and it belonged to a vigilante who was falsely convicted.
Okay. And yeah, so you can get 2 copies for 25.
Mm-hmm.
That's always good because that's one you can keep for collecting and one to read.
Yep.
Now, do you have add-ons for your stuff for your campaigns? So like, do people get one of the variant?
No, not really.
Okay.
Right. Like, I mean, there's the basics of the campaign, and there's what you get with the swag bag. But we're not going to be like, even with stretch goals. The stretch goals are designed to improve the book itself, not add more stuff onto it.
Okay. And if you want to get 2 copies of your Preston Acevedo. Oh, there we go. 1 copy of each cover. There you go. That works.
There you go.
I need to actually check and see what I backed for this campaign. It's been so long now since I backed it. I don't know which ones I've backed.
Yeah.
If you want to get mailings here. Yeah, so you got a lot of options for this campaign, and obviously the campaign, the book itself here, as you can see from the preview pages, it does not shy away from the graphic violence.
Yeah, no, this is definitely going to be an adults only book. There's graphic violence. There's a lot of other mature content, let's say. It is the equivalent of an HBO show on the page.
Support the troops tier. What's this? Swag bag and Eric. Oh, Eric Weathers.
Yeah, so Eric Weathers did a series of sketch cards for us, and at this tier you'll be getting the swag bag, and you'll also be getting one of his original art cards.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many Eric Weathers sketch cards. That's pretty good.
Yeah, man. I was thinking because I did a whole bunch of sketch cards with God's Fear Me, and I knew that I didn't want to do as many with this one, and I was trying to think of like artists who A, don't really work in physical, and B, don't really do stuff like sketch cards. And Eric popped into my head, and he seemed like the type of dude who would enjoy like working on some Western stuff. So I was glad that he was up for it when I asked him about it.
Yeah, so if you're out there and you want something that you don't see too often, you maybe and you like Eric Weathers' work, get you
Yep.
one of them.
Yeah, there's 2 left.
Oh, and the big tier.
Yeah.
Drugs Blanco.
Yes, the white drug special.
You're basically getting everything in this one, I'm sure.
Yeah. So this is the ultimate way to support the book for our high level backers, and you're going to be getting your money's worth. You'll be getting everything from the swag bag. You'll be getting a copy of Malin's cover and Preston's cover. You'll be getting a proof copy of Deepwell. And you're also going to be getting an original 11 by 17 piece drawn by me and painted by Selena. And you're going to get the final page of Deepwell from Raphael.
Okay. And we've already got all the drawn ins done.
Yeah. Those went surprisingly quick. I was happy to see that.
Am I one of the 4? I hope I am.
I
don't remember.
You're one of them.
Okay.
You're one of them.
It's been a while. And I've backed so many. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play the trailer.
Sure, thanks, man.
Yeah, I have liking some of the fact that we're seeing some westerns popping up. We've got this, and we got grave robbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Six Gun Gorilla.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, it's I don't know. I have a good feeling, especially with stuff like Red Dead 2, and well, at least the first season of Westworld. With stuff like that out there in like the larger pop culture sense, like I like to think that we're heading back towards a mini comeback for westerns, because I don't know. Now seems like a good time for them. Oh, and you've got Yellowstone on TV. That's an amazing western, even though it's set in modern day.
Yellowstone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Never heard
never
of that
really I never really bought any Western comic, and now I supported 3 campaigns.
Yeah, you did, man.
Yeah, I don't. I might have to see if Mom knows about that Yellowstone. She
Yeah,
likes westerns.
the Barton brothers got me into it. It's by the guy that wrote Sicario and Hell or High Water.
Yeah, I have to check that one out.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Hervey says, looking forward to Deep Well. I backed it in October.
Thanks so much, man. Yeah, so everything's production wise, everything's kind of coming to a head. December over on The Gods Fear Me, Rossi is going to be working on the last 4 pages, and then we can head into pre-press in January. And I think by the end of February, Raphael here is going to be closing in on wrapping up Deepwell. So hopefully by like April, we can be in pre-press on that. And somewhere in the middle of all that, we've got the Red Key with Stefani here. So things are moving, man. And I'm really happy at the rate that we're producing these titles.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to God's Fear Me. I'm really excited for that one. I really like the idea and the universe that you're trying to build here with the God's Fear Me.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Sounds
And
really
I'm,
cool.
this is a little inside baseball talk, but I really was happy that you were good with your how you appear in The Gods Fear Me. Your little cameo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like this cover. The cover turned out really good for God's Fear Me.
Yeah, man. I
show. Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on that because when I got it from Donald, like when I saw the final, I was like, oh, I can't just do like a regular job on this. Like I kind of have to step up the way he stepped up with like some of the detail in this thing. So yeah, that coloring took me like a good month or so.
It paid off. It very much reminds me of like an old school anime.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
And then also you've got, yeah, that looks really cool. And then you've also got, let me bring up real quick for a little short time period. How long is Samurai and Dinosaurs' Leftovers going to be up? Because I thought that was supposed to come.
What's funny is I guess because this week was Thanksgiving weekend, no one in Indiegogo has closed it yet. But I fully expect between like Monday and Tuesday it's going to be closed.
Oh, Stefani, I'm sorry, I just seen your message.
No problem.
If you've got to head out, so real quick, I'll bring back up. Where's it there? Thomas Mora. So everyone, please do back this if you haven't yet.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I really appreciated your support.
Yeah, thanks for being on with us, Stefani. As always, anytime we can get you on the show, I'm going to make sure to have you on. I know it has the opportunity.
I'll be glad to be in your show.
Yep, and gosh, and you need to quit being hard on yourself about your English.
I know it's really bad. Don't try to fool me.
Dude, honestly, it's just fine, man. Like you did great today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it, guys.
You were all like, "Oh, you gotta have Ron Muerto on help translate." Well, shit.
Nope.
We didn't need anybody today.
Yeah, man.
Not anymore. My English is not good, and I am a shy guy, so it's a double trouble combination.
Yeah, I got you, but you did fine, man.
Well,
Thank you, guys.
we're gonna get you out of your shell with these streams. We're gonna.
Bye bye, guys.
Yep.
Bye.
See you
Bye,
later.
sir.
Later, man.
Bye bye.
Oh, we got some folks here. Jim Cox said, "Hail Stefani." Hex said, "Hail Stefani" as well. Mr. Hervey said he's looking forward to receiving Thomas Mora and great work to Stefani. Oh, Jim was asking, is this the first or second 30 days?
Second 30 days. So yeah, it's going to be, if he decides to, it'll be going into in demand in the next 48 hours.
Okay, yeah, because that was something I asked him on Twitter, and I don't know if he responded to it, if he was going in demand.
Yeah,
I asked him earlier. He doesn't know. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
he
Sure.
hasn't decided. Okay.
He asked us to like explain it and walk him through a little bit, and I suggested that he go in demand, especially if he's not looking to ship until like next year, and I'm hoping he will.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping that he goes. I would advise in demand if he's not planning on, getting it done and sending it out right away.
Right. Right.
Because I could definitely see this campaign, getting a lot more backers and such.
Yeah, I mean, for how limited his promotion online was, pretty much just using Twitter and doing, I don't know, I'd say less than 10 streams over 2 months. Like, he's done incredible for a first campaign.
Oh yeah, I'd say that's a testament to how much people like his artwork and things like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's right, Jim. Let's get him up to 500 backers. That's right. Get that bestiary. Gosh, I always want to say bestiary. It's bestiary, right?
No, it's
No, it's
bestiary.
bestiary.
No?
Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
That's why that's why I think it's funny every time you say it.
I've been saying it right this whole time. Well, why do I want to say? Why did I think I was wrong then? I don't know.
I don't know, because you feel shame every time you say it.
Because you heard one person pronounce it the wrong way a year or two ago, and it's stuck in your brain.
Yeah, apparently I heard somebody say bestiary, and I was like, what? I've been saying it wrong this whole time. And then I've been stuck with it. Oh lordy. Is there a mailing list for you and Stefani's upcoming work, Mike? Yeah.
We were going to launch it this month, but it's going to be something we start up in December. With the last 30 days of his campaign, he needed just to focus on it, and we've got another reveal set, and that's when we're going to launch the mailing list. And then we're going to do one more reveal in February before we launch sometime in March, probably late March at this point.
Okay. All right. Soul saying something to me. He said, you had David feet on twice. You should know how to spell it. That's true. That is true. Well, maybe we can get him on a third time.
No, I'm telling you, it's the feel of shame.
Oh, Lordy.
It's all good.
When are you doing your next stream, Mike?
I might be doing one tonight, depending on how things go. If not, I'll definitely have one tomorrow. I know I'm going to be doing a CG one-on-one tomorrow. I just don't know with who. But yeah, like I was saying on the last episode of Samurai Minus Dinosaurs, I'm hoping that I can wrap up the main campaign sometime before Christmas time, because I'd like to be able to roll into Cyberpunk and keep that whole thing going. Since it's kind of loosely tied to the Gods Fear Me with the whole Cyberpunk angle. But yeah, like I like the idea of playing through stuff that's like tangentially related to our books, and
Yeah.
yeah,
That makes
as long
sense. That way you can kind of tie it into your promotion in a way. Yeah.
right,
It all kind
as
of
long as
fits
I can
together.
keep figuring out games that fit within that, I'll keep doing it.
How could you? What? I wonder what game would fit in with the Gods Fear Me.
I mean, it's probably going to be Cyberpunk.
What's Mr. Hervey saying? He says, "There's no shame in Chris's game." That's right. Soul says, "When the light bulb is off, no one can see your fur." Gosh dang it, Soul! No,
I know, right?
this is not furry.
Yes, it is.
I just like the cover of
Dude,
Carlos.
it has nothing to do. You can like anthropomorphic. It's the
Yeah.
face you do, the shiver in your voice, and the shame that we feel every time you try and say something about it, and we're like, we pick it up, dude.
Look, Chris, I'm not going to kink shame. You
It's
do
okay,
you.
dude. We love you how you are.
That's right. Like in my closet, you just open it up, and that's where I hide it all.
We're just gonna judge you behind your back. We're
I
gonna-
got that. What was the Rescue Rangers sim?
Oh, gadget.
Yeah, I got like poster gadget in there.
Everybody say it's Babs that started it. I think it's gadget from the Rescue Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
It's to blame for all of this.
Oh lordy, how's that first going, Sim?
Netver's doing good. 91 backers so far. Still
That's
12.
great.
12 next physical book gets sketch cards. So yeah, I'm just waiting on colors. We're just a bit delayed because the colors are taking a bit more time. Who would have known? We all thought everything would be ready and printed by now, but the colors are coming in now still. So
Yeah, coloring is a whole process, man.
yeah, there's also the fact that I like to put a lot of details.
Right.
Like Beacon hated me for a week because I drew an asteroid belt.
Yeah, the coloring piece Beacon just recently finished for
Oh, dude.
Royal Rumble turned out really good.
It's freaking awesome. Want me to show it?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, show it off.
Let me go get it.
Hey, Frog G's here. Hail, sir. Said I
Hey.
tuned in just in time to hear something about Kino hiding in his closet. No, no. Ignore
Yes.
all the
Another
nonsense,
Saturday.
Frog G.
Yes, it is.
Don't let them fool you.
There you go. The amazing colors that he just pulled on there.
We go full screen on that. Yeah, I like that. He
Like
turned
I
out
said,
real good.
like
Oh,
I said
wow.
in the update, he just went full Super Saiyan.
That's
And,
excellent.
Here you see Chris with his big nose. So alien Chris.
That's right. See, now that's a drawing in I can get behind. Nice proper nose size.
See, you even have that there.
That's awesome.
No, that's just Beacon.
Oh yeah, he nailed those colors. So yeah, I can't wait to see the rest of those pages. Because the only thing that's left is I'm waiting for the coloring to do. But we don't want to rush it because look at the quality I'm getting.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
As soon as all the colors are done, we're going to print. So I'm just waiting on colors and working on Tales from the Adverse 2 and Ink Slayer.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, you've had some good stuff being popped out recently. You had that, then you had Ink Spots turned out real good with his work.
Mm-hmm. Here's a little what I'm working on for Tales from the Adverse 2.
Oh, nice.
Got more of
This
your
is-
Easter eggs.
The Mona that everybody heard for like a year and a half ago. But now she's happening. It's going to be an Ink Slayer. So look at this. Then a re-inking of that page.
Oh, nice. Okay.
If you remember, you saw this page a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I remember this page.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
That guy's
So,
got
yeah.
no shame.
No, he doesn't. Look at her ass. About to ruin his day.
Wearing basically a loincloth, letting it all hang out.
Now, come on. What do you think they're
Right.
running there? Of
Getting
fear
hairy.
or the smell? And she's sticking out her head to look at something.
She's like, "What is that smell?"
Pretty much.
Jeez. It's just like-
Soul just spotted Invaders him. Yep.
no, that's right. Now, first 100 backers, you only got 9 more to go.
Trust me, when you get Telson and Adverse, you're gonna need a magnifying glass to look at all the the stadiums in the back, because I drew a whole bunch of characters. You even have Chode from Tripping the Roof.
That's awesome.
You have Alf eating cat chow.
Let's see. And then, yeah, so you're doing pretty good. You're up to only 9 more backers to go to 100. And if you, like you said, you got that special deal going on for backers. So
Yep. The thing is, the first 100 backers, they get a free sketch cards of the physical book. So that's why we still have 12, because I have 3 books that were digital.
okay.
When we reached 100 backers, I unlocked the a print of the cover that I just showed you, colored by Beacon.
Mm-hmm.
And when we reach the 200 backers, we'll unlock the one that Scotsman's going to be coloring. But right now, since we're a bit late, I decided to offer everybody's going to get a comic book size print of the painting that Inkspot's working on me for the cover of Telson and Adverse 2.
Oh, that's awesome.
So if you want to kind of, because this has like older work of yours
Yep,
and everything. So
it has the first 3 previously published stories, but right now they're uncensored, and I kind of like reword the entire dialogues, and they're getting relettered. I'm just not touching them up. And you get 2 new stories, so you have like full 20-page extras that never been published before.
yeah, so you're getting some sim history here.
And in the first story, there was 2 pages that were cut out before, that were edited so I added them in. And when I showed Vinny, he laughed his fucking ass off. Because I've never seen that before. I know. So trust me, you're gonna want it. But like Chris mentioned, it's the first 3 stories I published like in 2012, 13, and 14. Yeah.
Mm.
And the last one was when my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and that was the one introducing Rose.
Mm.
And after that, I kind of put it on hold because Zidara 9 was the magazine I was in was starting to get like feminist and got canceled.
Right.
So I'm bringing them back, but the thing is, I'm continuing, and I have a whole lot of stories planned right now. Like right now, it's 3 Telson and Adverse. I have after that it's 3 Not the Merc. Then after that, I still have 6 other issues all planned out between Not Telson and Adverse and Not the Merc, because Not the Merc is centered around Nat and what's going to happen in his life and what he's going to discover and so on and so forth. Telson and Adverse it's going to keep going as a extra book. Going, well, you see that guy you saw over there and you said that he was really cool? Well, here's a backup story. Or you want to know what's happening with Rose meanwhile? Well, here it is. So that's what I want to have fun with. So this is what I'm setting up with Telson and Adverse and Not the Merc. That's why there's 2 different titles.
Okay. You've been quiet this whole time. I bring up Nat first. You start talking away.
Yeah, I'm being polite. I'm letting people talk, dude. They're pimping their own projects. What I'm gonna do? Interrupt every freaking time?
Well,
Do you ask a dumb question that they already said before?
Well, I mean, in the morning I can't get you to be quiet, so.
Yeah, but that's the mornings. I'm not working, And it's called the morning roast.
Yeah, this one don't even really have a name yet.
Exactly. You know, people expect it to be roasted when they come to the morning roast.
Well, you can't roast Mike.
I mean, you can try.
Oh, the biz.
So when are you coming on the morning roast, Mike?
Seems like.
Let's do this.
When I stop going to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning, I will have.
I do the same.
Uh, yeah, I know, but
I-
2-year-old man, 2-year-old.
well,
Yeah. True.
that's why we wanted to kind of start doing this stream every Saturday.
Yeah, man.
Since like everybody's like nobody's like a morning person. It
Right,
seems
right.
like in the indie comic scene.
No,
It's the creative period.
I got into comics so that I would never have to wake up early again, man.
Right? That's the only requirement we have.
Yep.
Don't make me wake up early in the morning. Let me start when I want.
Yeah, so we decided, well, we'll do like a third stream like Saturday evenings. That way we can get those people who can't make the morning show. We'll have them on those days.
Yeah, man.
So,
And now I can be a more regular guest.
Awesome.
yeah, so
It's always fun
So-
having you on.
Yeah, man.
and we can get people in the chat that we normally don't get to talk to, and guests we normally get to talk to. So it'll be kind of fun to do this. We just got to come up with a name for it.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where like I'm just trying to write out December, and starting in January, I plan on being like way more active than I have been. I'm going to be doing more streams to promote Deepwell before we close it, and I'll be doing streams to promote the Red Key when we get ready to launch that, and then I'll probably do a leftovers campaign for Gods Fear Me when we finish fulfillment on that. So I'll promote that a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to be all over the place next year, man.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Red Key?
Yeah, I can tell you a little bit. Do you have did I send you the promo image for him?
I think it was like a long while. Yeah, you sent me a picture of it like a while back. Here, let me see if I
Okay,
can
but
find it.
yeah, no. Well, let me send you
So, can I
let me
share?
send you the one that has like the text on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because the one I don't have the text on mine here.
Twitter. Yeah, I know dead air is death on streams, but just give me 1 second.
It'll be all right.
Okay. So.
Sim's over sleeping anyway.
What?
How dare you?
Dude, it's like No, we should call this the afternoon roast if that's what you want. Honestly.
Hey, if you want to
Let's call it the weekend barbecue with Chris and Sam. Or we call it roast filet. No.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see me in the Gods Fear Me. I just seen that picture again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he Kristen knocked out your likeness, I feel. And of course, my phone doesn't want to show me. Okay, well, let's just talk about the Red Key. I mean, you can like if you want, you can post the image without the text, and like I'll basically just go over the basics of it.
Okay, let me see if I can see here.
Yeah, it's not too far up in our conversation.
Yeah, so it'd be like this. I guess that's how I would do it, right? That work? Is it showing up?
There you go.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm still working on like what our formal pitch for the Red Key is going to be, but Volume 1 is going to be called The Red Key Undercover, and it focuses on a superhero who has the ability to traverse the multiverse at will. He is kind of analogous to say, a Superman or Captain America type figure. But at the same time, he does have this pseudo mystical leaning to him, which I think Stefani captured by giving him like the two kind of skeleton keys crossing over on his chest. So yeah, like basically, it's kind of like The Departed with spandex. The bulk of the story is going to be about a character who is very virtuous and altruistic, and he is charged with kind of working his way undercover into this very big supervillain organization. It's like the supervillain equivalent of the Illuminati. And he has to literally go undercover, and the question of the series is, how far can a character in that vein push themselves without going over the line? Because we've seen stuff like Ed Brubaker did a book called Sleeper, like in the early 2000s. It was kind of conceptually the same thing, but because it was him and Sean Phillips, like it just looked like Criminal or whatever else they work on. It was just people, and like once in a while they would have like lightning bolts come out of their hands or whatever. But I really wanted to kind of go down that like reverse Thunderbolts thing of like, no, like this is a like grade A virtuous superhero, and like he has to don a villain's costume and infiltrate this group for reasons that we'll get into later. How can he do that, and how can he function in that society while at the same time still remaining himself, like true to himself, a superhero? So that's some of the themes that we're going to be exploring with this book. And Stefani right now is working on his supervillain identity, and I think people are going to lose their minds when they see it. It's so cool looking, and it's the polar opposite of what we've built up with the Red Key costume here.
Okay. Yeah, you don't seem like you don't see too many of the whole idea of like a superhero going undercover and running the risk of, how you say, going native or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's always a kind of a fun little concept. I think it's always interesting to see.
It is, and like I remember back in the early 2000s being excited for Sleeper because of that. Like it was pitched as like, what if a superhero had to go undercover as a supervillain? And I mean, like, look, those guys are amazing creators, but it was a bit of a letdown when it was just kind of this like morally gray, just dudes walking around story like they tend to do. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's their thing, and that's fine, but that's not what I wanted from that story. So I feel like this is a more earnest attempt at that whole thing.
So Mike said, "Screw it, I'll do it myself."
Yeah, I'll do it myself. And yeah, like another big influence was Action Comics 775, which was that really famous issue by Joe Kelly, What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way, where he had Superman go up against like a generic version of the Authority. And because like at that time the Authority was like really super popular, and the whole thing in comics at that point was like, does the Authority kind of make Superman pointless and outdated? And the whole story was about how like, no, like it's not enough to just be like a cynical asshole. Like you need to stand for something. And like and the book's like almost like 15 years old at this point, so it's not spoilers. Like Superman one by one tactically, systematically takes them all out without resorting to their level of violence and kind of cynicism.
Now, you said he was a he could travel the multiverse?
Yeah, he's basically basically, and this is where we draw a bit from Superman. He's basically an immigrant to our reality. The book opens up with a it's called the Battle of 84. And the Battle of 84 is this huge, like Secret Wars, Infinite Crisis on Infinite Earth style event where all the superheroes of this reality are going up against a big bad guy. So while that's happening in a city on the East Coast, 5,000 miles away in a small desert town, we're witness to the Red Key's birth. And he kind of pops into existence from another reality. And in some ways, he's kind of directly tied to the Battle of 84.
So now, can he willingly travel through the multiverse, or is that just a one-time thing that happened?
Eventually, at first, kind of again, like pulling. This is like all the stuff that's pulled directly from Superman. At first, growing up, he has his powers, but he doesn't understand how to control his powers. So sometimes bad things happen. But as he matures and comes into his own, and he is discovered by a mentor who helps further develop his powers and abilities, he comes to master them, and he can travel to other realities at will. He can travel the space between realities, and he is able to pull objects or beings from one reality into another reality.
Wow, that seems like it could be very powerful.
Yeah, and
Oh, you're
I'm
a problem.
also-
Boop, gone.
yeah, exactly. No, there's some of that. Well, the way I balance it is basically he operates under some of the fundamentals of that we saw in something like, I don't know, Full Metal Alchemist, where things have to remain equal and balanced. So basically, if he pulls something from another reality into our reality, something from our reality goes into that reality.
Okay.
And he can't always control what that is. So there is a cost that comes to using his ability.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be interesting. Like, oh, I got rid of the villain. Oh, but there went my girlfriend.
Right.
Something.
But now there's a giant tsunami off the coast of Indonesia or something,
Yeah. But that's interesting that he can do stuff with other realities, because that opens up kind of like a possibility of seeing like maybe Easter eggs from your other work or something like that.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm building a Murphy verse, and this is the start of
it. I walked into that one.
I don't know why you would think of that.
Like he's like kind of like your linchpin in a way. Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
the thing that's gonna.
yeah. He totally is, man. And it opens up like interesting. It opens up interesting stuff like, what if the asteroid from Samurai and Dinosaurs wasn't an asteroid?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's a little teaser to all of you out there.
Yeah.
To get ready for when the mailing list hits, and make sure to sign up for it.
Yeah, so the mailing list should be popping up in December, and it'll be up for the better part of like 3.5 months. We're going to be revealing his supervillain identity, which is, I can give you the name of. He's going to be known as Alter Jaeger.
Ooh. Alter Jaeger. That makes me.
Alter Jaeger. Yeah.
So he thinks he's going to be drinking.
So it means it's German for like alternate hunter, or I can't remember what the first part of it is, but Jaeger is actually for hunter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Drawing Aces is here. Hail, hail, Ace. He says, hail, peeps. Hashtag no more Shane. That's right. No
Hey,
Shane
hey.
Saturday. He's probably over there taking his nap.
Right.
Being an old man.
He's got some very pale eyes. They remind me of an anime when like a character dies or something. You know, they like their eyes get that like
Right.
dead eyes going on.
Yeah, we couldn't make up our minds if we wanted his lenses to be like opaque or if you could see through them, and we kind of settled on somewhere in between.
Okay. Oh, Ace has a question. He says, "How far along is God's Fear Me?"
God's Fear Me, the last 4 pages are going to be drawn in December, and we'll be heading into pre-press in January.
All right. Gosh, I'm excited for that one. Oh.
Believe me too. Like, I mean, at this point, like people should have had it, but again, we hit a production snag that hit us like, a good like 5 months, and I don't know, just like part of the craziness that is 2020. But things are back on track, and yeah, like I said, like those last 4 pages are coming up real quick.
Yeah, I mean the delays are frustrating. You know, you want to see it. You want the book, but it's not here yet. But
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, at least you're keeping people updated and letting them know what's happening and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I think on Monday, because Monday's the last day of the month, right? I think so.
Yes.
I think Monday I'm gonna post a couple panel previews from the last batch that Kristen's inking right now, and
Mhm.
it's not going to be a ton because it's like the end of the book and super spoilery, but there'll be some good stuff in there.
Let's see here. Since I had to bring him up, I'll bring up the Mothman, even though he's not here.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta be nice to Shane.
Favoritism.
Hey, I brought yours up.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. Not favoritism to me. You don't do that for Aaron or others.
Well, he's not a co-host.
Fair enough. He was the first. He was one of the first one you fired, but nobody knows.
I didn't fire him. He never comes over.
I know. That's why he got fired.
No, I don't need to bring up Aaron because he's going to be on next week.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's going to be on next Saturday. He's going to be our next guest.
Good.
Whether he likes it or not.
Doesn't have a choice.
That's right. But everyone should go check out Shane's the Mothman. And this is not favoritism. I am not promoting this because it is the Mothman and for West Virginia pride. West Virginia. Oh my. How many pages is the Mothman now? 28? 28 pages. Yeah, 28 pages for $15. And of course, if you know the Mothman, what's that word? Is it cryptozoology? I think of something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the urban legend. There we go.
Cryptic
Of the Mothman.
legends. Yeah.
And he's got some variants. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I haven't seen too much work on the Mothman outside of the whole Point Pleasant festival and things like that. And there was that one movie, The Mothman Prophecies. But outside of that, I haven't seen a lot of Mothman little gimmicks and things.
Mm.
He recently just added Jason Bascom sketch cards from Unhinged Entertainment.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so there's the Sketch Bundle 1 there, Sketch Bundle 2, And I think he sold the third one. I think one's already been sold. So if you're a fan of Absolute, you might want to check out those sketch cards. So I haven't seen Jason do too many sketch cards. He's got original art pages. And Matt Burke. Matt Burke's Butch Cleaver, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got original art from him as well. I've already made sure to get myself into the book.
Like always.
So yeah, do go check this out. He's still got 27 days left, so he's got plenty of time. He's already been funded, so you don't have to worry about that. And let me check the chat here. Oh, Mr. Justin Dutton's here. Hello, sir.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, so go check out Unstitched as well. I'm looking forward to that one. I was not one to get the I didn't get the Teddy. I kind of wanted to get one, but I never did. It was a little bit out of my price range at the time. I think he sold them all. Yeah, he sold them all. I do like I like Unstitched. I like the the more a book that's more that kids could read too. A younger
Right.
audience could kind of
Right.
check out. Yeah, I think I got the Dreamer. I think I got the feature perk. I know at the very least I got a copy. It's been a long time since I checked out this campaign. I do like it.
Wasn't he one of the first one on the morning roast?
Sim, do you expect me to remember that far back?
Yeah, obviously. The fuck?
I'm pretty sure we've had him on, but I don't know if he was one of the first. I don't remember that. Oh, Justin says he's going to do another Teddy next campaign. Oh, that's great.
There you go.
So since the man can't afford a light bulb right now. That's true. No, I think if nothing else, I'll go get one from out of the one room I'm not doing anything in, because I've still got to finish fixing it up. But I'll just
Rob
pull
Peter
it
to pay
out.
Paul.
Yeah. Yes, he was on one of the earlier shows. That's right. Oh, Justin says he's going to the printers next month. Just waiting for the cover of the next chapter to get colored. Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so people will eventually soon be getting their books. That'll be great. Be great to see how it turns out and everything.
Man, there are going to be so many books next year.
Yeah, there are.
Yep. That's why we need more people.
Yeah, I got my Lost Pages.
Oh, nice, man.
So I got that, and I got Brutus the Badass. So that'll
great.
be fun.
Nice. I'm still waiting on Brutus.
Yeah, it came in a little bit like a few days ago. I think it came in for me.
Cool.
Yep. So
When
yeah.
when are you doing your next stream to open those 50 packages you're waiting to open?
it's two, because you made me open the other one.
Two
So
there.
it's only two.
And I made you open one.
Yes.
That you couldn't stop, that's another thing. I'll try and put everything on me.
No, it's all your fault, Sam.
I know.
Justin's heading out. Hope you have something good to eat there, Justin.
Yeah, take care, Justin.
Oh my. We should probably start wrapping it up too. We're past the hour and a half.
Yeah, because I'm eating my fries here and my burger looks really freaking good.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I actually got some I think Long John Silver's. to
Oh,
eat, so
dude, that sounds so good. They don't
It
have that
does.
over here on the West Coast.
it don't.
But
No,
by the way, before
Yeah,
we
it
close,
sucks.
did you guys see Fat Man?
I've got it. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. I won't say nothing.
Okay.
Everybody, go watch it. It's
You-
not. It's fun. It's a
Sam-
fun one. What?
You know I haven't seen it yet
How should I know that?
because we've already had this discussion. Because you watched it without me.
Ooh.
You're in the doghouse, Mister. You're sleeping on the couch.
The best couple in CG.
Dude, I go post like on freaking Twitter, like watching this tonight. I'm on my Discord watching it, and nobody joins in, but everybody's like, "Well, you watched it alone?"
Well, some of us have to work at night, Sim.
Yeah, but that sounds like a you problem.
We're in the middle of watching Peninsula. It's the sequel to Train to Busan.
Mm.
It's okay.
Oh, is it good?
It's okay. I don't want to say it's bad. I think what's throwing me off is that it's purposely designed to be a very different movie from Busan. And so because it's not that type of movie, it doesn't feel necessarily like a sequel, but I'm trying to shake that off and just like take it for what it is. And for what it is, it's not bad. It's kind of like an Alien to Aliens type situation where like it's such a hard tonal shift, but it's its own thing, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind when I go to watch it because I really enjoyed Train to Busan. That was great.
It's one of my favorites.
I loved that movie. Soul says, I watched Jiu-Jitsu with Nicolas Cage online tonight and regret it so much.
Well, again, that sounds like a you problem.
How
You like that reply, Mike?
how can you regret a Nicolas Cage movie, though? They're so fun in their own way. What was the one movie I watched? I can't remember what it was called. It was a Nicolas Cage movie, and it was so just weird. It's so wild and weird. And it was like, this is glorious.
Dude, it's so weird because you watch something like Adaptation and you're like, holy shit, you can actually act, man. But then every other movie is just him being like, how batshit crazy can I be for 2 hours?
Yeah, it was some movie where like the parents go crazy or something for the kids, and the kids have to like fight him off, and he was acting so nutty. It was so fucking weird and wild. Oh,
Jim's trying to hook it up.
I'm one of the rare guys that likes the Ghost Rider ones. I just think that there was a lot of problems with it, but they weren't. They were fun to watch.
what was it? Elliot in that movie where he's like riding the horse as the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I think that was cool.
That was cool.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. There's a few things that I like from it, but there's like half of it I don't like. They're just fun though.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope we get an actual Ghost Rider one day. But let's just say with everything happening right now, I just rather they don't.
Yeah, I don't know if, dude, the state that Disney's in, I don't know that jack shit's gonna happen over the next 2 years.
I haven't kept up with comic book movies too much. Just what people tell me here on the YouTubes.
It's for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Soul's telling me it says it was the worst type of Scott Adkins kind of action movies with a boring kung fu CGI robo predator stand. What?
Whoa.
And Cage wasn't even acting insane. He just played the old martial arts master. What the world?
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Yeah. What? It sounds ridiculous. Is this on Netflix? Can I go watch it? I'm curious as to
think lower, think crackle.
what kind of a train wreck this is. Oh Lordy. All right, but I am getting hungry. I think we
Yeah,
might need to wrap this one up.
let's all go to do the dinner thing.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, Mr. Mike, do you want to start us off with closing statements?
Yeah. Well, Indiegogo still has enclosed Samurai and Dinosaurs. If you want one of those last copies, go get them. Please back The Gods Fear Me, as we'll be shutting down on New Year's Eve. And back Deepwell while you can, because we're probably going to be shutting that down sometime between January and February. You can find me on Twitter at chibi_Mike, and follow me over on YouTube at the Chibi Mike, all one word. You can tune in every Sunday for CG One-on-One, and pretty much every 2 to 3 days I do an episode of Samurai minus Dinosaurs. It's a long play of Ghost of Tsushima, so tune in for that. And thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, I do enjoy your streams with Ghost of Tsushima.
Thanks,
I'm gonna
man.
end up like trying to commission Selena to do a birds commission.
She would love to, man. She would love to. Yeah, I love that stream's kind of built up its own meme.
Oh lordy, Mr. Sim.
Yeah. So, go follow Simon Simpache on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere else, and Inkslayer at the same time. Because, big things coming in 2021. And go support Telson and Adverse, setting up a big universe. You won't be disappointed.
I
Oh, yeah,
I-
like and sub this one too.
Yeah, I went and for the Samurai and Dinosaurs leftover campaign, I actually backed to get the oversized cabin. Actually,
Yeah, you
for
did.
those of you watching, and I kind of because I wanted to see what it was like, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it's like a full size version. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, man. It's, like, again, like I was saying, I was at our local printer because that's where we got all the bonus stuff taken care of. And, he saw that I was reading one of those TKO trades that are like oversized. And he was like, oh, we can print that big. And it was just an experiment to see what it would look like. And, there was enough copies that I was like, well, if people are interested, like, they're more than welcome to have at these.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of curious as to see what it was like, so I got one myself. I thought, well, that'd be neat to add to it to have the nice little complete package there.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much for that.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. So as for myself, thanks everyone for joining us. Normally we don't stream at this time, so the fact that we got a few people in here watching along was really nice. We're going to be doing this from now on every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, and that way we can have on different guests. I think our next, if I can wrangle him and get him lined up here, our next guest will be Aaron Calamari.
Nice.
So if you haven't, please do like and subscribe to the channel. The more folks we get on here, the more we can help these guys get funded, and also the more we can help you guys find books that might interest you. Do
Hell
go
yeah.
check out Thomas Moria. Do go check out The Gods Fear Me, Samurai and Dinosaurs, Deepwell, Tales from the Napverse, Mothman. Go check out Justin's Unstitched while you're at it, too.
Grave Robbers.
Yeah, Grave Robber. There's so
Go back
many
every
books.
CG book.
Yeah. Gosh, there's so many.
Oh, don't forget,
Nowadays.
there's the Kill Journal.
Oh my! But thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you again real soon.
Later.
Bye,
Later.
everybody.